Hey guys, welcome back to MJ Misadventures. So today we've got a really cool product. It's from MSC. They sent me actually two windshields to test out. Give me a second, I'm going to grab it. So this is their ultra premium, and excuse it's dirty. We've actually used this on 2 rides already, but I wanted to test out the quality of this windshield. Love that it's vented. Probably has, if not to me at least, some of the nicest gasketing on it. It's held up extremely well on all the rides that we've done, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to install it. So pretty simple. Grab it. Now mind you, if you have the roof on like we do, you don't have to take the 3 front bolts out, but it makes it a heck of a lot easier. They're 10 millimeter and they're really easy to access. This is it. Set that there, set that up. And you'll see where there's kind of like a bracket here up under the roll bar. And then I just get it pushed up right up against the roll bar, and it kind of sets into its own little groove there. You can almost tell where it wants to be. And Jamin, if you'll come around here, again, excuse our machine, it's a little dirty because we have used it. Just use these cam locks. They're that simple. I mean, literally, that's all it is. There's 4 of them. And set that up in there. Oh, knocking a little dirt off. And that's it. Simple as that. Now, a couple things that I'd like to point out. One, this is a vented windshield. So just 2 of these little screws, and it slides open back and forth. And honestly, that's something I never really thought that I would be as interested in. I never really thought I was even going to be interested in a windshield. But here's the #1 thing. And I don't understand why so many manufacturers can't figure this out, and MSC has. Most of these windshields, they have this issue that they sit here, so you can't actually get to your hood. Now you can. So that's one of the amazing features about this. And these windshields are, I mean, honestly, and excuse I have to go to my cheat sheet for this, but I do have to go to my cheat sheet. This is a 1/4 inch thick polycarbonate. It is 250 times more shadow resistant than safety glass, so that's a big thing. You know, especially with what we do, you're getting stones thrown at these machines constantly, rocks, tree branches, stuff like that, so definitely don't want that. These are also hard coated and scratch resistant. Now, to be clear, if you guys watched our last video where we were at AOAA, I went through a ton of mud and I was kind of an idiot and didn't think about it, and I literally wiped it off. Not that you should do that, I'm not saying to do it, but I literally just wiped it off with a glove to clear the mud so I could keep driving. And that's something I'm going to talk about more towards the end as well, about some of the other options that are available. These are great windshields if you're doing some road use, if you're also doing light trail use, or in a dry or dusty environment. Honestly, once you open those vents up, it lets a nice breeze through and it keeps that dust down. Another thing coming towards the back that I noticed, excuse our paper towels are out here because we were cleaning up. This one here is also a Team MSC rear window. It is muddy, I do apologize. I didn't take the time to clean it, just so you guys understood that, I mean, we are using these machines. This one's super easy. It's just 3 straps, just like that. You just put them on. There's 2 up in the top here. Let me see that real quick. There's 2 up here, 1 there, 1 on the opposite side, and 1 here, and 1 on the opposite side as well. And super easy, super easy to use. The only thing is, if you do buy the rear, and I do suggest, honestly, the rear. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I was like, you know, who needs the back one? Honestly, I gotta say, after having it, especially even with just me and Jamin in there, being able to talk while we're riding has been a big deal. Because, I mean, if anyone's driven these machines, which if you're watching this, I assume you are, they are kind of loud. I mean, you got a motor sitting right between you and your passenger. It makes a lot of noise. Having that rear window helps stop a lot of it. Just seems like the exhaust noise doesn't kind of kick around. You also don't get the dust kicking back in like you typically do. And even if you do get some dust in the cab, those vents that I was talking about earlier on the front windshield, all you do is just crack them. I mean, just a little bit. It lets a little breeze blow through and it literally just blows the dust right clean out of the cab. And we've been using it a lot here on the farm, just riding around, and on our last trail ride. Even when it was raining, stuff like that, it honestly made the ride comfortable to where I was like, you know what, I don't mind it. All my buddies on Can-Ams and a couple of my buddies on four-wheelers were getting soaked, and they were like, I want to go home. And I'm like, it's pretty nice out to me. I don't know what the complaint is. So that's definitely one luxury of these windshields. But if you got any questions, you know, definitely go down in the comments down below. And I'm also going to post some other windshields as well. This windshield I know is like their premium windshield. I think it's like $700. I'd have to check on that to get an actual quote on that, because I don't recall. And I'm also going to put a discount code in for 5% off of all MSC products, including these windshields as well, if you're interested. So again, thanks again for staying tuned to us, guys. We appreciate you guys and our growth here at MJ Misadventures. And I mean, we are, I think, currently like 5 or 6 subscribers off of 300 subs, which I honestly am shocked at that we got that many so quickly. Hey guys, so I wanted to touch on a few things. The windshield on our machine, actually, I want to make a correction of it. It is $550 on the MSC webpage currently as of March 20th. A couple other windshields, and I wanted to add these in just because I think not everyone's going to want a $550 windshield or can justify spending that much on a windshield. So I wanted to throw in, and I'm actually going to add some pictures to it or links. Somehow we'll figure out how to do that here. Of the Team MSC half windshield. I think those are going to be a great addition for guys and girls that are just looking for something that's going to blow some wind over their head, but maybe they do a lot of wheeling in the mud, stuff like that, where it helps block the wind, but it also keeps a lot of that mud off the windshield so they can still see very well. Another option that I wanted to touch on was the folding windshield, or like a clamshell style windshield. And those typically range like $335, so it's still a full windshield, but if you're playing in mud and a lot of water or splashing a lot of stuff and it's going to cover the windshield, you can flip it up, pretty much keep it clean. So those were a couple touch points that I just wanted to get on. We're going to make sure we put some links in there as well so you guys can go look for it. And also Steve himself gave us a discount code to use as well for you guys at home. And it doesn't just apply to the windshields as well. It actually applies to everything on their website. So that'll be there as well for you guys. Another thing I wanted to touch on real quick just in this video, you know, and thank you for sticking along as long as you have. I would love for you guys to comment down below and what you guys want to see more of. Do you want to see more wheeling content, more product installs? What is it you guys at home want to see from me and Jamin? And we'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. So please definitely add them below. And remember, guys, you know, to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody. It's great seeing you guys. See you in the next video.